Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Yeah, in this video we're just going to have a little ride around. Again, it's been miserable weather, so unable to get out and do any filming, or just to get out and have a ride really. But in this one, we've had a little break in the weather, so me being me, of course I'm going to get out. So enjoy the ride on this one. Don't know where we're going, just going for a ride. So hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe on the video if you like my content and you want to see more, as it helps for me to grow the channel, and your support means a lot to me, so thanks very much. Right, let's get riding. Tell you what, we're literally being told that it's going to be a storm coming, Storm Catherine, so expect more rain and just more wind than that really. Did want to record some stats on my phone so I can tell you guys what the continuous current is, or discharge if you like. But unfortunately, when you're connected to your phone and the Insta, you can't do two at once. But I'm going to try something else as well in this video. So I've turned on the GPS tracking, so hopefully I can get a couple of stats in a different way when putting this video through the edit. So I'm just looking forward to doing some of that. I haven't done that yet, so I thought it'd be nice little touch to be able to do that. Right, where's this taking me? I am not going down there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm passing that one. We're going back. I've just attempted to clean this bike from the last video in Bbshd, and yeah, that was absolutely smothered. So I'm basically just going to try and avoid getting covered today. Just stick to the tarmac or the paving or whatever is available, but anything that ain't muddy. You know, I've had my fair share of going through the mud. That's it, as you've probably seen in the last few videos. You know, I've had a bit of a rough time, man. So in this one I'm just going to try and keep dry. That's the plan. And we seem to have the decent weather, if you like, on this day. But I'll tell you what, anyone from the UK is trying to get out and do any videos, unless you're completely covered in from head to toe in wet-proof gear, which, believe me, that's not fun. It's not fun at all. You know, you're sweating, it's restrictive, and it's just not a nice feeling really. I like to be free, I like to have my tracksuit bottoms on, you know, I like my coat on, but in this kind of weather with varying temperatures, you need something on. So just need to keep wrapped up really, not restricted. Yeah, this is not going to be a long video guys, because I do have a few commitments I have to keep to. But I do, you know, I'm completely and hopelessly addicted to just getting out on my bike, just having a little ride around. I know I'm pedaling, I don't have to pedal. I can accelerate away as much as I like, really, but I don't feel like I need to. I just want to exercise the legs, and this is what I'm saying. If you're struggling to get around, you know, this is great. I mean, I'm not hitting you up with no sob story here, but you know, my asthma's not getting better; it's getting worse. So, you know, that's why you can hear me in my videos, the breathing and that. Believe me, it's an absolute nuisance, man. And when I say to you, I just couldn't ride some places. You know, physically, I'm fine, but internally, unfortunately, you know, if I don't run around with an asthma pump on me to make sure I'm alright, I could get myself in a bit of bother, you know. So when I'm on my electric bike that I've converted, and you hear me enjoying myself out on the ride, giggling away, you know, I genuinely am enjoying it, honest to God. I'm just so happy to be able to get out. So it just helps me, you know, just to explore, just to have some fun. And that's why I say, for anybody, honestly, anybody, if you're getting on in life, or there's an element of such slowing you down, and you know, you're indoors and you want to just get out. I'm not saying to you go out there and buy an e-bike kit and sweat over trying to do something. If need be, you could just easily pick a bike up, you know, and get out and about. You know, they're even doing those pave bikes, electric bikes as such. You can just jump on them, give it a try. If you like something like that, then you'll absolutely love something like this. And if you're able to put something together yourself, DIY conversion, by all means go for it. I mean, you've got these scooters all over the place. You've got so many things. It's a different time now, you know. God, I've loved to have something like this back in the 80s when I was a kid growing up. Oh my goodness. The amount of fun and places I would have gone. You know. I think about having a group ride with your friends and just getting out there, that'd be so good. Oh, I tell you what, no one's going to know I'm here unless I push that button, are they? Let's give it a push. I've never been round here on the bike, so let's have a go round here. Yeah, back to what I was saying. It'd be such a blast. Let's just come to the pavement here. Yeah, it'd be such a blast to have a nice ride around with your friends. And even if you don't, I mean, I know people, and to be honest with you, as you see, I pretty much do everything on my own, and that's fine with me. Just to get out. But if you've got a partner and you both want to get out and have a laugh, have some fun, and just basically try something different. Where am I going? Where have I gone? Always finding somewhere to get lost, but I don't mind. What is this? wakeboarding aqua park. This is something different. Oh no, what is that ahead? Please don't be a humongous puddle. Yeah, just as I thought, a humongous puddle, but there is a way through. Let's take it easy. Oh, just noticed the lens get a bit wet there. Let's try and make sure that's alright. I'm just going to push myself through. I'm not going at any speed at all. I already know. Any little bit of speed here and I am smothered. I just hope everyone out there is having a good time on their bikes. Been chatting with a few people online on their channels, and I tell you what, some of the stuff people make is incredible. You know, shout out to E-Bike Guy. He's doing some good stuff over in America. Powerful stuff, actually. Really powerful stuff. And he's made a bike highway capable. I mean, not that I want to do that, but the fun he must get when he hits that trigger. Whoa! I tell ya, second to none. I already get that on this, which is more than enough. I do want to upgrade the battery. About 52, like I said in a few videos back, and I did the Headley Park ride, talking about some batteries and the ASI controller. It don't matter. All that matters is you get power. You know, I've got a video coming up very soon after this, because I've been stuck indoors and unable to get out. Started making me think about what else can I do to keep myself busy, you know. And I think I might find something I could potentially do. Whether it comes off or not, I don't know. So please stay tuned for that one. I'm not going to give nothing away, because if it doesn't work, it's been a complete waste of time. So I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. You know, I'll probably switch the camera around in a sec just to show you where I am, but I've been down this road once before, not filming of course, just riding to work, and a car passed me at about, oh god, it was either 50 or 70 miles an hour, and I tell you what, the wave, the blast of air that hit me, mate, it shook me to the bone, I'll tell you that. Anyone who's been on the bike and the car's passed them at a certain speed, please let me know in the comments on the feeling you know you've got from that, because I didn't like it. I did not like it one bit. And even though that, when it happened to me, it wasn't here. It was on this same path, but much further down, which yeah, I'm not going to. It's something I'm trying to get to today to show you guys. So fingers crossed. I didn't start with a full battery today, but it did start off with about 70%. So that's good enough for what I want to do. I'm not going mad. I'm not gunning it or nothing. I'm just cruising an hour, you know. Just enjoying the ride. And I'm always trying to find somewhere to ride. Don't get me wrong, you can ride absolutely anywhere. your whole neighbourhood is your playground, isn't it? And this is where I wanted to bring you guys today. Oh god, I've gone straight into the mud. Disaster. But hey ho. Yeah, I'm treading on this, feels like squidgy flooring. Oh god. Right, you can see that. This is where I am today. Looks like a few vehicles have been here as well. Yeah, I wanted to show you this. Always pass it in the car, so, and at night it's all lit up. I just wanted to show you guys that. Oh my gosh. What have I done? What was I saying earlier about not getting covered? Oh my god. Let's see if I can flip the camera around later and show you guys. Oh, you can hear it. Just what I'm going through here. I don't want to squish none of these. And a bit of wheel spinning at him. This is not meant for me here. What do I do to myself? What is that for anyway? Yeah, never mind. Oh, there's a bit of paving, yes. A bit of tarmac over there. That's what we're after, guys. Right, where am I going? I know where I am. Yeah, I wanted to get some shots of me today, so you can just see me riding. I'm always putting the camera on the chest mount, so you can never really see me. So this time I thought that you guys see me. This is nice though. This is what I want. I think, you know what, if you ever wanted to gauge if you could keep up with the flow of traffic, if you could parallel a road on the pavement, on the bike path, on the bike path, you could open it up and just see whether or not, if it was possible. I mean, I don't know what people are running out there. I mean, I already spoke about a 250 watt motor, and like I said, I don't think that's capable in any way at all. But I think going up from there, you might be able to find something a little bit more juicier. Oh, nice. That could potentially, thank you very much, thank you. That could potentially do the job. So, yeah. I'm not going to shout, get this, get that. But believe me, anything lower than a Bbshd, it's not enough. It's alright, but for me it's not enough. Nice little bit of greenery. See, this is, you just don't find things like this. Just don't. That's alright. Thank you. And this is it. This is what I love. Exploring. It's an adventure. Get out on the bike. Look at this. Oh, I love this. Hey. Boom. You can tell when I'm enjoying myself, I go all quiet. Oh gosh. I would say I've got no idea where I am, but after a while you start to just find your way. You'll see something or recognise a landmark. You always manage to find your way back, so tell you one thing I will be doing in the future, that's no secret, I'm definitely going to be building a bike. Not sure of what flavour I'll be going for, if you know what I mean, but I will be going for something very juicy. Because if I do get the 72 volt battery, well, I'm going to have a spare battery just sitting there, so yeah, I thought so. I've been through it before. Thank you. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, it doesn't matter where you ride. As long as you give it a go, get yourself out there and exercise those legs and the hand or thumb, whatever it may be. That's better. Alright, yes. Oh. Let's see. We've got that 59% battery. I suppose you're thinking whether a higher power controller will drain the battery more. The answer to that is yeah. It will do, because you're using more power, you know, not much more, make no mistake about that, but it will do a little bit more. Tell you what, jumping onto something else quickly is mounts for a bicycle. You end up using motorbike stuff because bicycle mounts are just rubbish. They're not doing the job, and you feel like you're forever tightening things up, giving it everything, and you're scared you're gonna snap something or break something. There's always something, honestly. Seems clear. Let's give it this way. But you know, if you've got enough amp hours in your battery, you can definitely cover so much different distance, rather. And when I say that, I mean we're talking well over 20 miles, over 30 miles. The more amp hours you've got, if you do something like a 17.5 amp hour battery, yeah, you still get a good old bit of distance out of it. Me, yeah, I'm one of them people that I don't want to suffer from any sort of range anxiety, you know. That's why I went with a 24 amp hour battery for my first battery, you know, and I've taken that, oh blimey, I see I can get 40 miles out of it. I have taken it further than that on a full charge, and that was with the stop controller on the Bbshd, and that's the Bafang Bbshd. If you wanted to know what type of model, if you're not familiar with it. I'm not sure what I'll get out of the ASI controller, and I've had the battery for 2 years. So I checked it out the other day. It was charging up to 58%, 58 volts when I first got it, and now it charges up to 57.5. That's 2 years, guys. 2 years, and that has commuted me to work more times than I can even think of saying, and got me out and about, done a shed load of filming. And I've been all over. You know, always look after your battery. They say don't charge up to the maximum, but I don't listen to none of that rubbish. Talk about longevity, nothing lasts forever. Bear in mind, whenever you buy a battery, batteries do one thing: deplete. You know, they go down. Obviously you don't want to damage your battery, so just be mindful if you can, and yeah, just try and do the best by your battery that you can. Oh, what's this? Yeah, I came off the pavement. It was a cycle path there. Cool. Didn't want to bash the camera. You know, when you spend all that money on a camera, you don't want to wreck it, do you? Speaking of cameras, I've got to get another camera. Because well, I've never been down here. What the hell? I want to keep the Insta360 X3 on the front and have it like this as it is now, and have I want to try to get a camera mounted up here somewhere. rather than on my chest. It's horrible having a camera mounted to your chest because you're always trying to make sure it's angled up. You know, it's nice because it's central bin, it's always focusing forward, but I do prefer to well, I'll just try a couple of things and see where it gets me. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll just keep it here. Dead end both ways. Dead end. Dead end everywhere. Or is it? Oh, it's a 50-50, man. We'll give it a go. There's a path down there, lovely. Wicked, I found another path. I am trying to go this way, so let's just see where it gets me. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, yes. I see. This is what I love. Look at this. Right, let's find my way through this maze. Alright, so the thing rider turns off after a little while. Probably to save battery. I'll have a look at that. Maybe it's on a sleep mode after a certain amount of time. Never had that before. Right guys, I think I'm gonna call it on this one. Thanks for joining me, and all the best. Be careful out there. Please consider subscribing, sharing the videos and leaving a comment. Please hit the thumbs up and the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care for now.